Dear son, it's about my granny, this one. It's from my mum, but it's about my granny.
Oh, that's right.
Dear son, your granny had the mantelpiece took out yesterday.
How do what? Took out?
A mantelpiece.
Oh, did she have an anaesthetic?
No. She had a new sink and false teeth put in.
It's been cold up in Manchester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've got a great mother and father. And
Get in where it's warmer.
I can't find words to put it. Believe me, I really do love it. It's not nice. Hey? Oh yeah, the milkman. Sorry, the milkman sent his love, and he says, "I hope you're eating a lot of cornflakes." You know, what a little Wellington, eh?
So cheerio for now. God bless, and all who sailing you. My mammy knows something I don't know.
You're here for Riley? Cartwright, no. Yeah. Oh, you're there for Cartwright, sir?
Here I am, Marshal.
Sir, we're about 5-6 minutes late.
That's all right. I've got 30 customers.
Yeah, and I've got a commander waiting, sir, and I'm not used to keeping commanders waiting.
Commander, this report is already says. Ow!
You were dragged along the jetty, carried up the brow, taken to the sick bay, spewed all over the deck, and spent your night in cells. I hope you are not too pleased with yourself.
Leading Airman Powell. Off for a cap. On the 2nd of March, without reasonable excuse, did fail to attend the muster of both watches of the flight deck party to 800, a muster it was his duty to attend. Do you understand the charge?
Sir.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Who pleads guilty, sir?
Brief facts, please, Lieutenant Mallon.
So on the morning in question, Powell failed to turn up at the muster on the flight deck, which Petty Officer Hathaway was conducting. In fact, a search was initiated around the Air Department to see whether, in fact, Powell had been seen by anyone. He had, in fact, been shaken, it appears, by Leading Airman Halford. Powell was not then seen again until 1100 by Halford, and in fact was not seen by anybody really in authority until 1315. Even his divisional officer was involved in the actual search.
What I want to know, Powell, is where were you?
I went to late breakfast, sir, and I went round and started doing mess checklists. We had a couple of lads doing a mess change. I went down to the Met mess, had a cup of coffee, and I got back to the mess at about 20 to 11. So in fact, I made a fool of myself. I should have went up to the flight deck and let them know where I were. But the Killick of the mess normally stays down the messing harbour, and I just slipped up.
The only time anybody of authority saw him, sir, was at 13:15 when he was seen by Mr. Doyle. And that's from the time that Alford is supposed to have shaken him. I don't disbelieve Alford, sir. But Alford says he shook him at 8:05. No sign anybody saw, no sign of him at all.
Well, Powell, I honestly don't know what to believe in this case, except for the fact that you weren't at the muster at 8 o'clock. And why? Because you were still in your flaming pit. Leading hand of the mess on a working day, still in your pit at turn 2. That's a fine example, isn't it? Well, yes, of course, I know Leading Airman Powell well. Both the good and the bad, and the good's jolly good. But oh my God, when we get into harbour, you get ashore for a few wets, and then come back on board, it all goes down the drain, doesn't it, Powell? Your old sense of irresponsibility comes to the fore. And when that happens, you're no more fit to be a leading hand than the man in the moon. This had better be the last time you appear before me on this deployment with your cap off, Powell. By golly, there had better be no repetition of this at all. Clear?
Sir.
Fine £15.
Fine £15 on cap. Left turn, left wheel quick march. Carry on.
Yes, I'm not at all happy that the truth has come out of this matter. Yes, he was absent from both watches. I'm not sure at all that I necessarily believe where he was. I've dealt with it on the grounds that he was absent from both watches. But if Powell is going to play silly games, Powell had better just watch out. I hope he's well aware of this. He had one fright last year. I don't want Powell going back into his old ways, all right? Thank you.
The squadrons have dispersed to their land bases in Cornwall, East Anglia and Scotland, and the ship is now safe for a public walkabout.
There's the flight deck now, Mum.
Leading hand Twinkle Powell, ladies' man of the Spanish Main, welcomes his parents aboard.
It's that kind of beer I'll give you.
God, it's big up here, isn't it? Oh, the size though, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Is this where you can play football and so?
That's with deck hockey, everything.
Come over here, darling. Look at this, tremendous.
That's bright. And that,
And
where,
this
the,
here,
where the helicopters got them down, yeah. That's where they got them down here.
You left it down with that, Colin.
Yeah,
What about the planes, not the helicopters? Where do they go on? Why not coming down there, Colin?
No, but here, see the chains and that, look, Fred?
Yeah.
And they got the lift keys there, but Sea Kings and Gannets goes down there for the upper hangar, mate. And it's magic, it's magic when you see this lot work. They land straight down the red strip, okay? Now in daylight, you've got a good pilot, he can come on. He might not need that on good calm weather, but if he's got rough weather, he needs that because he just can't land on it. And he's always going by that, because if he doesn't go by that, he gets a bollocking off of somebody up front.
Duty Land Rover driver, 4 Victor Starboard. Duty Land Rover driver.
I ain't got my keys on me.
I've got a key. Hang on.
The Powells arrive home at
Bring
Poole.
all this in the hammer now.
Twinks will never again sail on Ark Royal. After 18 years in the Navy, he's been posted to HMS Heron, a naval air station in Somerset.
Can you believe that we've been since 8:15 bringing you home? It's incredible, isn't it?
8:15 when? This morning?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got
What
slow.
time did you get up?
Got a slow driving, didn't you? Right.
You do look like Gary Cooper with that.
No, I don't feel like him. He's 63. I'm 21. I'll get this lot out first, all right, then we'll go for a pint, all right?
Oh, lovely.
I'll get these out.
What you got there?
I ain't got much. I ain't got much.
Didn't bring much this time. You always say that. What's that then?
I got that for you, anyway. That's for.
That looks lovely.
That's all for sure. I got one
Oh,
for.
super.
I got one for Pete as well down the pub.
Did you? Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
I thought, well, it'd be nice.
Is that on steel, is
Because
it?
I never sent him a postcard, did I?
I think what I do with this is put it on this other wall because we've got the butterflies over there.
It goes like that. Hang on, steady, don't touch it, it's very fragile.
You've got one loose there.
It cost me 18 pints of beer that did. Hang on, put it down a minute. Leave it alone. I can sort it out first.
Leave it alone. There is a white one here.
I forgot how it goes, actually. I forgot how it goes.
I know what it is. It's a Hubble Bubble pipe.
No, it's not Hubble Bubble. I'm not on the stuff. I like beer.
It looks like a Hubble Bubble pipe. Is there a tray?
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
it on that, do you?
And then if you put it behind the light, if you can imagine it, that goes in the middle, right?
Yeah.
With coloured water in it, right?
Oh,
Like that, and that
nice.
goes in the middle, and then that drapes over the top, and you put the flowers in the swans. And that
The flowers in the swans, but where does all that coloured stuff?
Oh, well, that goes in the top of here. You just
Oh,
have
I
one,
see.
so you can change your colours of water.
You fill that up as well with colour. This one as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, the whole
Different
lot with
colour.
colour. Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
can have,
see.
you could have three: red, white, and blue, sky blue, pink. That's the castle there. That looks honestly like a real castle, mate.
Looks just
I'd
like
love to take you both there one day. When I go
Yes,
outside,
we will.
with my gratuity and pension, I'm going to take you both there. Honestly, we're both going to have a
We're
retirement
going to do a
bloody
lot on
present.
your
We
gratuity
are,
and
mate. We
pension.
bloody well are. Morning, Pete. Phil, there you are, my love. That's from the ship, right?
Oh,
Can I have a couple of pints?
Oh, no, nice. What's that? Can I have that?
At the King Charles in Thomas Street Pool, the local celebrity is Twinkle Powell.
I've done a lot, yeah, we've done a lot. In 6 months, I've seen a lot this trip.
Did you have the horse?
Well, I tell you what, I won.
Did you have your big Stetson?
I had a lot.
Over the desert I roam. Over the desert. Oh, God.
John weighs without a horse.
That's right.
Oi.
Hey, Pat, don't tell you, but the hat's bigger than your shoulders.
Keep it up.
After about 18 years and you're moving around all the time, different people, different ships, different places of the world, you meet a lot of good people, a lot of bad people. You're always saying goodbye all over the place. You know, it's hello, goodbye, how are you? And stuff like this. I've been on the Ark Royal and I leave her August the 10th. And I've met a lot of good people on there, made a couple of good friends, a few good friends on there. And that's going to be goodbye again. And the Ark Royal is finished virtually, you know, a couple of years' time. And it's a pity, you know, you're just saying goodbye all the time. You know, it's a pity. You're always all over the place moving around, you know. It's a good life, but you settle in one place and then you move on again. You know, you do a couple of years here or a year there or a week here or 2 days there or something like this, and it's just goodbye all the time, you know. Cheers and see you and all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean?